Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Vegas. Site to race number 13 of the NRSL Reebok Truck Series, season number 5. And joining me again in the booth is Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
On the front row today is the defending champion Jonathan Zorlan alongside Sam Young. James Qualls and RJ Reynolds will make up row number 2 with Robert Young and John Silver row 3, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Kev Shear row 4, and starting row 5 will be Bafode Sacco and Emmanuel Gonzalez. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand over to Steven for his thoughts and predictions.
Well, I'm surprised it's not Johnny on the pole. No, I'm kidding. So this is going to be an interesting race. The last time out for the trucks, I don't remember who won, but it was the same style as this one at Lowe's a few weeks ago. The race is the Casino 199, so definitely trying to win it. Zorline won last season, and the pole here definitely going to be the favorite. I can't give you any
Last week
clear
was
cut.
Zach Flickinger. Actually, 2 weeks ago was Zach Flickinger, I should say.
Correct. Any clear cut winner as our final row, easy get a row here, because it's going to be whoever gets that bottom line with about 5 laps to go. I can give you my winner here. It's definitely going to be very interesting. They're not going to be spread out like the Cup race was in the duels, but they're still going to put on a great show, and the trucks will always be
to get spread out.
and it'll be a pretty interesting race for sure. Always the sprint races always put on the best shows.
So with that, coming into the day, Dylan Young is the points leader by 13 points over Cole Deaver. It is 47 back to two-time winner Rob Evans. Let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Rest of the top 10 points, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Kev Shear, Emmanuel Gonzalez, Joseph Bryant, Zach Flickinger, Joshua Hyatt, and Trevor Germain. The top 10 in points can leave here as the points leader, so that's a good thing to know.
Everybody gonna get going this time?
It looks like everyone's going. Wait for the back of the field to load in. There they are. Just the final row, actually. So like I said, Jonathan Zorlan, defending champion on pole. Go ahead, Steven.
I was gonna say it's gonna be our final mile and a half for a while, I believe. Am I right?
Well, so at least in the next 3 races will not be at a mile and a half. I know that much.
Yeah, 2 straight mile and a half. So we're going to be going, I believe, if I'm right, Ontario then Thornton.
It is Ricky, Mansfield, then Thornton.
Ricky,
the next speedway, the next mile and a half is actually going to be Kentucky in about 5 races time. There is what it looked like.
And Kyle Matthews is looking forward to that one.
Yep, the defending winner of that race in the this year in the 24. He was driving the 52 last season when he won there. So we'll have to see if Seth Cole can carry some momentum there as well. As the pace truck is off, leaving field under control of Jonathan Zorline, and the Casino 200 is green.
Let's see, we go on the bottom side. Usually Zorline takes a good jump there in the 81 truck.
Good jump there, yep. James Quall's going to clear as well, and now takes the fight to the 81 through 1 and 2. Robert Young fills the gap there underneath the 77 for third as they come down the back straightaway.
Yep, like I said, they're pack racing here, so they're getting a little interesting down here.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. It looks, officials said that they're going to hope that they are not as much of a pack, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Robert Young now gets into second as it's James Qualls who leads lap 1. They were 3 wide back there with the 76, and it looked like the 4. Qualls using that outside line, though, to his advantage like we saw in the duels yesterday. Or actually, either yesterday or 2 days ago.
They punched such a big hole in the air, that's why.
As Robert Young still now battling with Zorline there for second through 3 and 4.
Yep.
And a rare feat for a truck. 2 laps in a row led on a mile and a half.
I know. That never happens.
Zain Abdullah tried to go to the bottom of the 26. It didn't quite work, though. It did put Robert Young up to the top of the track.
They're going to my I-9 school.
Mm-hmm. As Young now clears, that's going to leave the battle for third there between Zain Abdullah, Bafode Sacco, and Jonathan Zorline now.
I don't know what's been up with these Youngs, but the Youngs have been really running good the last few weeks in all 3 series, so...
Well, I don't think Robert Young's been all that great, but...
Well, Sam Young's doing incredible. Didn't see him win one of the duels yesterday, like flat dominated one of the
yeah,
duels.
he won his duel. As Zain Abdullah and Bafod Sacco now battle for third.
Yeah, the 81 truck helping the 27 right there get to the front.
Yep. Zain Abdullah still trying to find a way around the 22. Going to take to the outside line through 1 and 2. Not going to make it work. Going to lose ground a little bit there. Robert Young now catching up to the 03.
Yeah, it's 27 pushing the 22 down the backstretch. That's definitely helping them. As James Qualls, who's trying to go for the Triple Crown in all 3 series, or does he ever have it?
That's a good question. I think
I know
won.
He got the cup win. I know that. I know
And he's got the Hooters win this season.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think he won the 20 last year.
Oh, that's right. He won the 20. I'm looking for the 03.
Yeah. The 03's down. They were in the shootout.
There's the 20. No, he did not win, so he's still looking for that first truck win. Meanwhile, though, Robert Young actually going to take the lead away from the 03, and Bafod Sacco going to follow him through as well. Battle for the top spot between those two. Robert Young gets 5 bonus points now for leading a lap.
Yep, here comes Stephen Paul the third on the Stephen Paul third trying to get second right there from Robert Young here. Robert Young, right?
Yeah, then 26. Yep.
Before Sacco still leads down here. Stephen Paul the third.
Osman Hamid gonna make it 3 wide with the 05 and the 26.
Sacco still leads in the 22 right there as the 05 trying to pass the 22 up on the high side.
Great battle here for second spot between the 26, 05, and 88.
Wouldn't you say a very interesting line by the 22 to take as the leader right there, Charles?
I would say so, as Robert Young way up the track again, still on that far outside line. Yep. Osman Hamid now actually takes that top spot away from the 22.
That's great. Robert Young, here comes Sky Commons here. That's not
No,
Sky
that's
Commons.
Sam Young in the 77. That is not Sky Commons.
Yep, Sky Commons missed the race actually.
That is one of it, but also Sky Commons was the one that drove this truck last year.
That is very true. As Hamid has the lead right here, as Commons going to second position over Robert Young here.
Yep, Osman Hamid now as the battles for second between the two SRT Motorsports teammates, Sam Young and Joseph Bryant.
And Sky is coming in second place. Robert Young is third and Paul's in fourth. Paul hasn't won a truck race in a long time, I don't think.
And he only has the one top 5 so far this season. Zorline's gone back to that bottom line now, as you do see a little bit of a separation there between the field, but from the 56 back to the 32 truck.
Yeah, Kev's putting some oil on the track.
Showing you through the field a little bit here. Joshua Hyatt, Ryan Houston there, 3 wide between Daniel Gitterok, who started in 42nd today. He's up to 32nd now, battling with Kyle Matthews.
In the first one, losing to that Cole person, they 23 truck finished second, so they don't have a good piece today, though.
There's Seth Cole, the season 2 champion, I want to say, of the truck series. Last week's winner, Zach Flickinger, right here in the middle between the 00 and the 02. Quentin Moore gets put up to the middle.
Our points leader, Dylan Young, way in the back. And so there's Cole Deaver, too. He's in the back early, and the 55
there's
back
Young.
And 27.
Deaver's right there. Rob Evans is back here as well in the 55.
Yeah, I mentioned that. And the 27 is going to take the points lead at this rate.
Definitely looks very likely, as he's running up in the 6th position right now.
Yeah, Mohammed Zain Abdullah took a step down from the Cup Series, came to the trucks to gain his confidence back.
Well, trucks and Hooters, so he doesn't run the top level, but he's running the other 2.
Yeah,
as Paul Swanson, of winner this season, not looking all that strong today, 39th place right now.
Yeah, they're looking to go back to a short track at Mansville.
Matthew Eves trying to get the draft out to the 02, going to try and take a spot away from the 44, Quentin Moore. This is the battle for 36th.
Yep, 44. The Highline looking pretty good right there for the 44.
As well for Joshua Hyatt off turn number 4.
Johnny, Mr. Shenanigans Gardner was up to 4th at one point. I don't know what happened to him. There's a lot of shuffling going on up there.
It is now a 1-2 for SRT Motorsports, though, as the 80's trying to take away the spot from the 05. There's Johnny Gardner in the 4th spot, battling for it with Mohammed Zain Abdullah.
Oh, crap. Don't get to the bottom. Here comes the 81 car here, trying to get to the back bumper.
Yep, trying to get underneath the 88 of Osman Hamid there. As
Well,
27 shoves the 05 through.
Well, this is
Or
going to
the
be
83, I should say.
If we don't have a caution, this is going to be a 7-minute video.
Well, no, I mean, we're at 13 minutes right now.
Well, remember we have 5 minutes before the race. The runoff, I believe when you start the race, it's 5 minutes after. I think so. I could be wrong. Someone in the comment section, if I'm wrong, please correct me.
Well, we'll figure out. I don't know. It depends. I mean,
Yeah.
Plus you get the post-race, so. Right now, though, SRT Motorsports out in front, dominating. Sam Young looking for his first win of the season. Actually looking for his first top 5 of the season.
I don't think the 77 hasn't won since Dover last year. I could be wrong, but I think so.
I don't remember exactly where Sky Commons won or did not win last year. Kev Shear, though, in the 56, also trying to make his way up to the front. That's 3 SRT trucks now in the top 10. And so whatever they've got going on today is working well.
And 3 guys in the top 3. The top 3 are back there, and Kevin and Zane Duel look trying to take the first 2 in the points here.
Actually, Kev now up into the 6th position.
Isn't Kev leading the Hooters points too?
Yes.
What a turnaround for Kev.
Osman Hamid now makes the move on the 27, or at least he was going into going into New Hampshire.
Who's that red truck?
That's Kev right there. That's Kev in the red truck. Yeah. Now making a move for 5th there. Actually completes the pass on Johnny Gardner.
Yep, right here trying to catch Dana Dula right there.
He might be able to. I don't know. He's got 3 laps to do it. Zanadula goes to the outside line, it looks like. Now cuts it down to the bottom.
Right. The guy's interesting lines up here on the high side, trying to get some clean air to the nose right here.
That's the only thing I can think of is why Kev would actually use that line there going through 3 and 4. Now going to have to battle with the 05.
Yep.
But going to make that outside line work for him down turn 2 and down the back straightaway.
Yep, as he's right there, and he has a little ways to go to duel. And can what the heck, Young make it? Can Young sweep the weekend maybe here?
Could he? Yeah, I mean he won his duel, looking to try and win the truck race. He's got 1 lap to hold off Joseph Bryant and make it 2 SRT Motorsports trucks to go to victory lane this season. Joseph Bryant was the first.
Oh shit! Shoot, I didn't realize Sam Young was. That's 1-2 for the Youngs. Wow.
No, that's Joseph Bryant in 2nd.
Man, I'm having a bad day. I didn't realize Sam Young was in the 77.
We've only said it however many times. As coming off turn number 4, Sam Young is actually going to win. He wins here in the Casino 200.
He won the All-Star race.
And what is this?
3rd.
John Cena out of nowhere. You couldn't even see him. He's up into 5th.
Charles, we're not supposed to mention it.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to mention when he's finished in the top 10. It only worked as long as he didn't finish in the top 10. So, like I said, I'm still going to use that. We're going to use it that way.
So Sam Young won the All-Star race. He finished 3rd in the Coke 600. He won his duel, and now he wins a truck race. What is the shenanigans?
Sam Young is on a roll right now as he wins the race. It's a 1-2 finish for SRT Motorsports. It's their 2nd win on the season as the 81 back at Auto Club. Osman Hamid in 3rd, Mohamed Zanadullah 4th. John Cena comes out of nowhere to finish 5th. Kev Shear in 6th, Stephen Pollard 3rd, 7th, Bafode Sacco 8th, Emmanuel Gonzalez 9th, and Chad White in 10th. Stephen, your final thoughts on this one?
A good attitude adjustment was definitely needed for 5th. Zanadullah with a good run here. Sam Young, is he in the Hooter Series this year?
Yes, he's driving the 1 car.
Well, I think he won didn't he win this year in the one? Yeah, he won Atlanta. So Sam Young has now completed all 3 wins this year in all. That's really good. And Sam Young is on a tear. Wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if he pulls an Isaac Flickinger and does the same thing he did at Canadian Tire. Joseph Bryant with a good run. I believe that's the Bryants haven't won yet this year, but they had a bunch of seconds. Hamid has a good run. He needed that. Zainadullah and we won 2 in the points. Gardner had a good 11th place. Who else had some good runs? Sock needed that run to get into the top 30. And look at the bottom here. Disappointing day for Deaver. Oh, disappointing for Jess. And didn't the 92 win last week, 2 weeks ago at Charlotte?
Like I said, 92 was our most recent winner. They won back in the Diet Coke 200 at Charlotte. So
ouch. Yeah, so
couldn't quite make it work.
Next week we're going to Ricky, right?
The next race for this series will be at Ricky. So
yeah, so next week
it's a super speedway. I almost said short track.
So next week So next week we're going to somewhere in Canada. I don't know, but it's definitely going to be interesting. Do not hit hopefully nobody hits the death wall. We don't have any more injuries, and Dorline got 13. So I can't wait for the Cup race. It's probably going to be a little interesting with the new system we're doing, but you never know. The Coke 600 was wild, so tune into you guys on Sunday.
So with that though, congrats to Sam Young on the win. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. I'm Gordon Fan 291 for Stephen Paul III. You've been watching a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.